Hello viewers and welcome back to an episode of Kings of Scotland with me, Bearlenation. You join me for today's game as we face Real Betis away in the first knockout round of the Europa League. Usually it's a two-legged game. This one it is just one leg because of the Winter World Cup, so it will go to extra time and penalties if needed. We've played a few games since we last met in the Betfred Cup final. We've made another signing as well on deadline day, which has now passed. So let's have a look at how we've got on and then meet the new signing. As you can see, viewers, we've absolutely dominated since that Betfred Cup final where we've beat St Johnstone 5-1 with Katic getting a goal, Smith Rowe getting one, Rakitic getting one, Barisic picking up a goal and Devine rounding it off. 5 different goal scorers is always lovely to see. After that we faced Aberdeen away where we drew 1-1. We were 1-0 up. We was brought back just before half time to 1-1 and then Salinas got himself sent off just before half time, but thankfully we managed to hold on for the draw. After that we beat Livingston 3-0 with Verlinden getting a brace and Brewster picking up just his first goal of the season for us. A good performance all round. Ibrox was rocking that day and another 3 points in the bag. We followed that up with a very convincing 5-0 victory over Motherwell with Salinas getting an unlikely brace, Cavani getting a brace and Smith Rowe rounding the goals off as well. And then we finished our run of home games off with a 4-1 victory over Hibs where Richie Holster got one, Rakitic got a brace of penalties and Barisic got a goal in the 92nd minute and Hibs scored in the 77th minute, but another great performance all round from the boys to pick up the 3 points. And then a disappointing performance against Kilmarnock where we drew 1-1. We were 1-0 down after 36 minutes and it took us a Barisic penalty to get a point out of this game. We performed really poor throughout and I was very disappointed with that result. And that leaves us, I think, 15 games unbeaten, something like that in the league. And that leaves us top of the table by a point with a game in hand on Celtic. So we sit on 54 points, they sit on 53. But our goal difference is 6 better, which is always good to note as well, because that's almost a point in itself. We're on positive 43 and Celtic are on positive 37. Let's have a look at the new signing. And here we are then. Welcome Miguel Nobrega. He signed for £3 million from Benfica. 22-year-old centre-back, currently 2.5 star, potential 3-star ability. Felt as though we just needed a little bit more numbers in that centre-back area with the couple of injuries that we picked up in January time, which have now finished, but it showed the lack of depth that we did have in that position. So we went out, found someone on the cheap, I say on the cheap, a young player that was good enough to step up to the first team we needed, that didn't cost a lot of money, and are very happy to have Miguel on board. We had no other outgoings in the window either, so everything else remains the same squad-wise. Let's get into this Real Betis game. Welcome to the Real Betis game, viewers. Injuries and suspensions take their toll today, so we are without Richie Holster, who has a virus. Katic is suspended, and Devine has also picked up a hernia injury, so he is out for 4 weeks. And Miguel will be missing out today, as he missed out on the registration period for the next round as well, which is disappointing, but this is the team for today. Henderson in goal, Barisic at left back, Tavernier and Conte in the centre, and Salinas at right back. Rakitic and Dela Cruz in the middle with Smith Rowe on the left, Verlinden on the right, and Young Coombs in behind Cavani leading the line for us. I think what I'll do is I'll just swap Tavernier and Conte there. I don't know. Yeah, I'll swap Tavernier and Conte because Tavernier usually plays on that right hand side anyway. So hopefully he will just be able to do what's needed there. Playing on that right side might be a little bit more familiar to him than if we were sticking him on the left. I don't recognise anyone from that Real Betis team, but I'm not going to underestimate them. That's the last thing we need to do. Tell them we are underdogs, though, the boys, and maybe just try and G them up a little bit. We'll tell them they've got the faith, but we'll do it passionately as well. And we'll get out here, send the assistants out, and here we are in Spain in a lovely looking stadium here. The game is underway. One game, this is make or break for our European campaign this season. Cavani goes close early on though, and not to be. If we're out here, or if we lose here, that's it. We're out, no second leg. Extra time and penalties could be decisive. Dela Cruz gets a good free kick in, and Dela Cruz with his 12th goal of the season after 16 minutes with a wonderful free kick. Look at that. absolutely. Oh, he's placed that absolutely perfectly in that top corner of the goal. Keeper's got absolutely no chance. Maybe that's that one little bit of magic that we needed to see us through. Betis highlight. Oh, and it's 1-1. Is he offside? Oh, it's going to VAR. I thought that was a goal. I don't know if someone's maybe strayed into an offside position. They have. VAR has disallowed a goal. So VAR is our friend at the moment. Someone was pushing, Rodriguez was pushing one of our players, which will certainly take. Coming up to half time, it's been a very quiet game so far, actually, apart from the one goal for us and the VAR decision. Oh, there's a final highlight before half time. Salinas, Young Coombs loses it. Salinas wins it. Oh my word, what has he done there? He's played a terrible ball back to the defence and put Betis in, but Conte stands up strong and clears the ball. But Betis are in again, and it's 1-1. It's 1-1 just before half time. That's all come from Salinas' poor ball. I thought Conte dealt with it there when he's hoofed it long. He's done his best to kick it into touch, and we've just not been able to get back in line. And Henderson should probably do a little bit better there. He's tried to make himself look big, but that's really, really disappointing. Salinas has absolutely killed us there. We'll get in at half time. Tell the boys that we're not happy with that. And we'll just leave it at that. Just say that we're not happy. We don't want to try and confuse them. Someone didn't look happy, but I think we can do better. As the first highlight comes, well, it was headed away, and Betis come down on this left-hand side now. Can we defend this? Oh, they've had a go, and Henderson stands up strong and turns the ball around for a corner, which is whipped in. Can we clear it? We haven't cleared it yet, and we've not cleared it. And Betis take the lead 5 minutes after half time. Smith Rowe missed a header apparently. See if we can find this in the highlight. In the replay, sorry. It's poor. We've not cleared anything at all. We've not dealt with that in the right way. And it's come back to bite us, and Betis go 2-1 up. Demand more from the boys here. And Conte is looking anxious. We'll make a change soon after this highlight. I think we need to do something. Free kick in a dangerous area. Oh, it's 3-1. We've absolutely capitulated here. It's 3-1 here in Sevilla. Oh, a wonderful free kick, to be fair. And Henderson had absolutely no chance. Highlight. We'll make the change after this highlight. Can we get a goal back? Come on, boys. Smith Rowe on the right. Barisic, Tavernier. Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe's hit the post. Oh, and Verlinden missed a golden opportunity. The highlight continues. And Salinas plays it all the way back to Henderson. I thought that was going to be the opportunity. Conte, Smith Rowe, Barisic. Oh. Come on, boys. Dela Cruz, Smith Rowe, Barisic now. Rakitic. Oh, he's played a poor ball as well. I don't know if he got challenged. And it's 4-1. We're out of the Europa League. Oh, my word. That was awful. That was absolutely awful. The defender was nowhere near him, and another wonderful strike. I think that's come off the inside of the post, and it's 4-1 here in Sevilla. We'll make a change. What we'll do is we'll go 3 at the back. We'll leave Cavani on. We'll bring Kent on that left-hand side for Smith Rowe. We'll bring Brewster on. We'll put Cavani as a poacher and move Brewster to the attacking forward role, and we're just going to have to go for it. If we can get 3 goals back, we can get 3 goals back. We'll go very attacking, shoot on sight, and yeah, we'll leave it at that. We'll just go shoot on sight as well and very attacking. 3 goals. It's all or nothing, really. It's gonna probably could come back to bite us. There's another highlight for Betis here. We've not covered ourselves in glories. Barisic heads it away. Cavani into Young Coombs. Come on, boys. Look at all the men running forward. Young Coombs. Why didn't he square it? Why didn't he square it? Conte straight at the goalkeeper. 13 minutes to go, and it looks like our European dreams are over for the series, which is a really disappointing way to end. We looked so good after going up as well, and that goal just before half-time knocked the wind out of our sails. Barisic doesn't even get the crossing. It's bounced off the defender. Betis come forward again. There's one-on-one, 5-1. 5-1. I was worried about extra time and penalties, viewers. There was no need to be worried. We've not absolutely disgraced ourselves today. Just horrendous performance. This is probably the worst performance of the series, I think. This has been absolutely shocking. A 5-1 loss. We're going to be aggressive with the boys, tell them we're not happy. And that's all you can say. They've absolutely disgraced the Rangers' name with that performance. A 5-1 loss away from home. Well, and that is Europe done for the series, unfortunately. So we've just got to concentrate on the domestic treble again. We're a third of the way there. We've got the SPL and potentially the Scottish Cup to come. I can't believe we've just lost 5-1. Well, after that disappointing performance, viewers, we'll come back for... We've got 2 Old Firm derbies coming up. So what we'll do is we'll play right through to the one in March, which is the second of the 2. And see how the SPL is looking from that point. If you have enjoyed what you've seen today, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And I'll see you again for more next time.